Yo, I go by the name Call Me Nazareth, aka Back to the Sender, aka Monkomechi, aka Nyamin Pia Watanfoka, and you're watching Muse Africa. Bless you. I have not met anybody yet because I worked with Prior Honey Hall and he was so soft, very kind, and I think I also worked with Ochami Kofi, who is now Kofi Ochami, and I didn't really experience anything like that. I'm yet to meet somebody like that. Wow, it's really happened because sometimes back you need to pack some monies before you can be seen on TV and other places. But with the social media, I think with your little bundle you can put your stuff out there and people all over the world can get it. So it's working. So I just love that platform. It's a beautiful key, which is helping, I think, me and other people who are also musicians. Yeah. Hi, Facebook, you know what it is. Facebook. I play shows and I'm paid. I think not yet. Yes, I have not gotten that opportunity yet. Even though I have my songs on other platforms, but I have not received anything like payment and with people, downloading my songs. They are all free on the platform that I have my songs on. Ghana, not yet. Maybe some time to come. Do I even like sports? Okay. Boxing. I just love the statistics and the way they go about it. I love to see two people, like trying to show off in a way that will finally get to know who is stronger than. I don't like competition though, but I love to see people trying to, show what they have, especially when it is, because I grew up on the street of a shy man. So you can just imagine we're hustlers and this fighting and stuff. So I love to see people fighting, but not fighting for no reason. Fighting for something great. It challenges me to keep pushing hard in life because it tells me how life is all about. Yeah. Maybe unless the next word that will come, but not this one. Football. I don't really like football. I was once supporting Chelsea before. That was when Asian was there. But I am not a fan of, so I'm like anybody who wins, hey, but I don't really support. Maybe I will choose Kotoko for now. A shoe person. So if I'm to rate the internet from 1 to 10, I think 9, 10. Ever since I got to know how to use the internet, I think it has been helpful to date, and I've received so many things. I've gotten the opportunity to talk to other people I would have never met if it was in our practical life. But with the internet, I'm connected to some people that I think it's a great opportunity. So internet is my everything when it comes to interacting with people who are far off or far away. Facebook. Have I ever done that before? I tell you, I don't think so. I've never done that before. From 1 to 10, 7. As of now, because we can all see where we are coming from and the very level where Ghana music is now. Some time back, it wasn't easy for you to even get a show to be played and be paid like 1,000 Ghana cedis, especially when you are up and coming. But here is the case. By the grace of God, I think the industry is now working now for some of us and those who are also up there. And this time around, you can go for programs and will be honored and will be paid something good. So comparing today to some time back, I would say Ghana music industry now we've grown to a certain level which 7% will be okay for me. Because of the call of God on me and the mandate I carry and the office I am. That is why I like looking like this. And not because I rap, not because I sing, but because I'm a prophet. So I think me being a young prophet, not like the old ones who can wear anything, but as young as I am, I want to dress nice in order to get the attention of the youth, so that they will come to know that being a man of God, it's not like we used to know. You have to be wearing something basa, but with stuff like this and still a man of God, you'll be attracted to people wherever you appear. Yeah. They call me Nazareth because after I got the name, I started uploading my stuff on YouTube, and I realized there are people there who are already using the name. They are with the name Nazareth. I don't know if it's a music band, people with a music band. I don't know if it is their names, but I see people who are musicians with the name Nazareth. So I realized for me to stand out, I need to add something to the Nazareth, so that whenever anybody goes on YouTube or any other platform to look for me, when they call me attached to the Nazareth, I will stand out. That is the reason why they call me. So just call me Nazareth. Some of us, we always give all the praise to Jesus. So I think that there are a lot to share with others. But what I would say is, for all these years that I've been in the gospel rap, which is the urban gospel music game, it has been a great experience. And even though there are challenges and other things like that, but if I'm to say this in a summarized way, I would say I've been a blessing to others, and I've learned a lot being a gospel rap artist. Yes. I have 12 songs on the album, which is titled From Madness to Greatness. And this album was launched last year on the 17th of December. I have Brother Sami, the Nation Worshipper, on album. I have 2 songs with him. I have Kofi Ochame. I have Prior Honeho, which is choir master, on the album, and other people. Yes. People that I've been around with, who are also doing what I'm doing. People who are also men of God, and like the people in the Christendom started criticizing me when I started working with people like that. And what they would say is, what has light got to do with darkness? And that is, the phrase, the statement that they were, using against us. It wasn't me alone. I know other people who also have worked with secular artists, and these are the same attack from, the people in the ministry. So it wasn't easy at all. It got to a point, somebody called me, some of my Bible school students, some of the mates, they called me and they were like, Charlie, you've been ordained to do the work of God, and now you are on radio and TV rapping with these guys. This is not the reason why the Lord anointed you to be a prophet. And because I know where I am going and the reason behind what I'm doing, I could not explain myself, because as at then they won't understand. But as at now, many of them have gotten to understand why I did that. So it was tough though. They criticized me. Some judged me, and they said I wouldn't even go far because I'm working with these guys. I will surely flop or I'll backslide. But then I knew that is it. I knew that the kind of message the Lord gave me. Moses grew up in the house of Pharaoh as a little boy. He knew so many things about Pharaoh and his kingdom. Now Moses killed and he ran out of Egypt. Now the Lord called Moses on the wilderness, and he sent Moses back to Egypt. So Moses could go to Egypt and do whatever he has to do, because he has been there before. So I came out of Egypt. I was a hip life artist. I grew up on the street of Ashaiman. That was my life. I was basa. And the Lord favored me and brought me out. So if he has anointed me, I have to go back to where I came from. That is the Egypt I am coming from, and give them the word of God. In this case, I was doing my thing with them. I wasn't doing their thing. Choir master came and sang on my song. So it was a glory we were giving to Jesus. I didn't go and join him to do his kind of songs. So people criticize, they say a lot of things about me, but God being so good, we are still correcting our mistakes though, but it wasn't easy. Yeah. I don't agree, because Jesus was and he is a friend of sinners. And so what makes it, what is the motive behind how? Okay, so in our companies, is everybody in the company a Christian? We have a boss who is a Christian. He has a company and he has different people working for him. So the pastor said, if you work with a Christian, if you work with a worldly person or somebody who is not a Christian, a secular artist or people like that, it's a sin. And somebody being a CEO, a boss of a company, having different people in the company, some are Muslims, some are Hindus and stuff like that. Are you telling me it is a sin for him to employ them or to work with them? Or that is different from a musician working, a gospel musician working with a secular artist? I want to know, guys, working with them, the boss is working with them and he pays them, and I'm also working with this person, and the people come to the job place to do the will of the boss. They don't come there to do what they want to do. It is a pure water company. So when you come to work, you make sure you do what the company will tell you to do. So if I'm to put any secular artist on my song, the secular artist is not coming to do what he has been doing or what he is capable of doing. He is coming to do what I want him to do, like the company boss has employed the employee. So he is coming to help me glorify God. In the church room, there are many people there, and everybody pay tithe, and they all pay their offerings and stuff like that. Do we separate the secular guys from the gospel guys when we are taking tithe? Don't you goes to church? Kwabena goes to church. These same men of God, they have secular musicians, some have, and they are in their church. They pray for them, they prophesy to them, and they take their offerings and tithes. So we should tell them, hey, master, you are a secular artist. We don't need your tithe. If I'm preaching with them and you are saying it's sin, I am preaching with them. Oh, the train is moving. They came to join the train, an evangelism train. Let's talk about Jesus, and everybody came, to join the train to talk about Jesus. And now you are saying mine is rather sin, but you having them in your church, you are not able to let them stop doing the secular thing. They still pay tithe to you. They pay offerings. They pay their vows and all that. And I am rather the sinner for working Jesus with them, but you are a righteous man and a purified man for taking their tithe and offering. I wish I would meet that man of God one day. Jesus went to the house of Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus was a tax collector. So in other words, according to the Bible, Zacchaeus was a sinner, and Zacchaeus himself no one himself he is a sinner. But Jesus went there, and when Jesus went there, what did he do? He went and ate. The disciples ate in the house of Zacchaeus. He said, today I'm coming to your house. That's where I'll spend the night. I'm going to be with you. And Jesus was there with them. And there Zacchaeus got he got a heart of repentance, because he was like, Jesus has come to me, sinner. So by so doing, we show them love. Love covers all sin. So the more we draw them close, who knows that this thing you are doing with them is a seed you are planting. Tomorrow they will look at what they have done with you, even on TV, and they will go like, no, I can do this thing. So why would I stop this and join these guys? There's a way the Lord uses. There's so many channels God uses to get people into his kingdom. So I don't know why they should say it's a sin to work with a secular artist. And it's also a sin to have a secular artist in your church and be paying tithe. The project, I'm still on promoting my current album, which is the From Madness to Greatness album. Yeah, so the video, 2 videos are ready. Me breaki with Ochame Kofi and Monkomachi featuring Pastor Me. Those are the videos I'm promoting. I'm promoting the one I shot with Pastor Me, which is the new one, and that's the video I'm promoting. So that is a project at hand right now. Then I have a campaign I'm running, Say No to Blood Money, and that is a campaign. It's not a program, it's a campaign I'm running. I'm going about schools and places, telling the youth of how to keep themselves from entering into that society which will always give you money, but until you give them blood, you will not be successful. Though it's a campaign I'm running. Say no to blood money. So that is the project as at now, the project at hand. Yes. I think with what we are doing now, which we call the urban gospel movement, the urban gospel music, is what the youth can relate to. The youth of this day, 90% of them love rap music. With rap music, you can reach the youth. If, as far as music is concerned, it should be rap music. Yes, even though they like the other genre of music, but rap music is what they are entitled to these days. So with the urban gospel thing, which is the rap gospel thing, we will engage them and they will give us their attentions because it is what they have been listening to in another way. So basically, I know that in no time I will get to a level where the people will give me their all, because it is similar to the other songs they love to listen to, and we will take it far. By the grace of God, we'll take it far. Greatness.